Hello, hello. Welcome to the Shadow Alchemist Tarot. I am Raina McKenzie. Today I am working in the energy of the zodiac signs of Scorpio. So if you are a sun, moon, rising, or Venus in the house of Scorpio, this message is for you. Also involved here are the signs of Capricorn, ruled by Saturn, and the sign of Aries, ruled by Mars. Cancer is as well, as Cancer is ruled by the moon. So we have a little earth, a little water, a little earth, a little air. A lot of Gemini energy came up as I was meditating on your energy, Scorpio. Especially with the planet of Jupiter that rules Sagittarius, also a fire sign. But most importantly, or most prominently, is that scorpionic 8th house energy. Scorpio. This is such a beautiful message coming through for you. I had a powerful dream last night in which I was standing in a doorway and I was looking into an empty room. And on the wall to the right of me, as I'm standing in this doorway, behind me is just a long hall. And I'm standing in this doorway looking into an empty room, and there are 3 closet doors that are all open. And in each closet was a shelf, like floating shelves, but the shelves were in ascending fashion. So they were stacked like steps. There was nothing in this room. There were nothing in this closet. However, I stood there and watched something lift these shelves, flip them upside down, and set them back down as if they were being held up by like floating brackets that you would hang a shelf on. And the tallest one happened first, and then the middle, and then the third. And I woke up out of this dream very kind of confused and a little fearful in a way, because at first I was like, okay, is this like some kind of spirit trying to like come into like my auric field that I haven't invited here? Like, what is going on, right? No, that wasn't the message. The message here, as I was falling asleep last night, I was thinking about Scorpio energy. I was thinking about, I need to do Scorpio's reading tomorrow. And I wake up out of this dream, and I keep hearing the word telekinesis. 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 So, as I'm, processing this dream and my feelings and energy around how this dream came in, I should share with you that I am a Scorpio rising. I'm Scorpio dominant. I'm Pluto dominant, followed by Saturn and then the moon. And Pluto and Saturn are both sitting in Scorpio for me. So I feel Scorpio energy quite strongly. I wanted to go ahead, because the stream was so powerful, and pull oracle cards so that way I could kind of get an idea. Because I was like, okay, is this for me or is this for the collective Scorpios? Is this a message for me solely, or is this a message that I need to be sharing? And it's definitely a message that I need to be sharing, because I'm not the only Scorpio that is feeling this right now. My sun is Capricorn. In my progressions, secondary progressions in my chart, my Mars and Venus are conjunct Lilith in the sign of Aries. So while it sounds like this reading is very much for me, it's not. Scorpios are being gifted a very opportune time right now to really heal something for good and close out a cycle for good. Because what's coming online is birthright wisdom. Scorpios are being called to or summoned to act as guides. Scorpios have a very unique connection to the occult and the underworld. So I'm going to go ahead and just get into some of these oracle cards that I pulled and have a little bit of a conversation around them. And then I'm going to pull some tarot for you to get some clarifying answers. So the very first oracle card that I received was that of dreams. Vivid dreaming, dream messages, and dream teaching, followed by receptivity. Allow yourself to receive and allow yourself to give. You can also see right here this bird bringing her a package, because birds are messengers of spirit. They are spiritual messengers. And this particular message is asking you to either reach out to a guide, a mentor, or an ally, or to step into your power as a guide, or both. The thing I like about this card of receptivity is about receiving and giving equally, is very balanced energy in terms of your inner masculine and feminine energy. And I also received honor the masculine. I received the card of air, which is all about breathing deep, entering into life. And it's like exchange of life force energy. It's breathing new life, breathing new air into your life to spark a new creative fire within your soul. I also received the card of visions. Psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing out-of-body travel. I received the card of divination. Prophecy, fate, destiny, future, and fortune. This reminds, and this is the number 15, which is the Devil Tarot card, which is symbolic to Capricorn. "15 reduced to 6, that's the card of lovers. And the lovers card is essentially a balance of masculine and feminine energy. I don't feel like this is about as a love reading whatsoever. More so a love reading about the love that you have with yourself and the love that you're fostering within yourself, within your own heart. Ironically, I heard kept hearing over and over and over the word telekinesis. And I have received the card, again, 33, so I have 333 here, quite a few times, of experiments, which is the manipulation of nature, forcing change, in pursuit of knowledge. It can also symbolize arrogance and cruelty. So when you think about it, right, I think about, when I hear telekinesis, I think about the movie Carrie and how she uses her mind to manipulate objects, to manipulate things in her environment as a force of revenge towards the people that hurt her. So I'll get into this telekinesis thing a little bit more because I use my pure magic oracle deck, and ironically, I received telekinesis alongside pyrokinesis. This is air and fire. These cards, and if you think about the elements of air and fire, air fuels fire, right? And we're being asked to breathe air onto something. We're being asked to use fire to burn away what no longer serves us. I have two goddesses that came forward. I have Bridget, which is a Celtic goddess of druid magic. And she is the psychic flame. She is 333. She is a sun goddess. So she is a masculine formed, like a masculine expressed goddess. And with her, we're being asked to draw down the sun, which is all about wildfire, divine masculine, magnificence, and Baraka, which is power, strength, force, and expansion. So this is, we're being asked to draw down the sun, the sacred flame, and use the fire, use the flame to burn away what no longer serves us, to burn away the things that ignite rage and anger, frustration, stagnancy, heavy weights, burdens. As I got a little bit deeper, right, I stumbled across the telekinesis card as I'm pulling, right? And what I'm coming up with, right? I'm getting secret seances. So, like, this is literally working with the goddess of Bridget and the goddess of Hecate. While Bridget is a sun goddess, Hecate is a goddess of the moon. This full moon that we're having this coming weekend at 29 degrees Capricorn is the second full moon in Capricorn. The first one was at 1 degree Capricorn, and that was the same day as Litha, the summer solstice, when air and fire met. We're now moving into a time, we're in Cancer right now, which is water, but we're moving back into fire. So this water that we're in right now ocean muse is about water's wisdom. So right now we're gaining the wisdom using our intuition. This is hermit's light. This is shining a light on the shadow of our souls, the shadow of our witch wound. This is bringing in opportunities for divine healing, ancestral healing, long lines, generational trauma is healing. So by incorporating the messages that are coming through of Hecate and Bridget, draw down the sun of Bridget and merge with the triple moon goddess of Hecate and meet them at the crossroads. I do have a question for you, Scorpio. Have you been visited by birds? Birds are very, very loud for you right now. They have been for me in my personal life. So I ask this because I also have the card of a songbird, which is the songbird is a hex breaker. It's sound healing. It's a final goodbye. And if you look up on my wall above my TV, and let's show you. I'm trying to get it. Up there above my TV, you can see that I have a poster called The Last Goodbye. That song was released on 2/2/22. And I have the numbers 1122 here. 11 is the songbird. And then 22 is literally bringing down the sun. 2/2 is also the day of Imbolc, which is Bridget's day. It's a day of initiation. I also have closing circle here, in which we're using Hecate to close out the cycle. Bridget brought us wisdom, and Hecate is helping us release it. Hecate Day is Samhain. That's Halloween. So this healing process, right? This raising of the wind, the power of telekinesis, the messages of song, and Hecate's path was initiated at Imbolc, Bridget's day. Bridget's day happens in the sign of Aquarius, which is also connected to the Queen and King of Swords, telekinesis. Hecate is helping us close out the cycle, close out the circle of shit that we've been kind of like stuck in and tied in for so long. That's connected to witch wounding, long lines of patterns of karmic lessons. So during this time of Cancer, we're getting a wave of power. The water is bringing in the wave of power to release, to expand our wisdom, to expand our powers of clairvoyance. The clairsenses are expanding. It's an upswing in energy. It's accelerating movement. It's like oh my God, right? The water flight is finally like releasing. Like as I'm talking about it, I can literally feel like the 10 of Wands. Like I can feel the burden like releasing off of my shoulders. Taking your breath of air. It's like new air coming into your lungs. Breathing new life for the first time in a long time. And it's so powerful. It's so refreshing. So it's really important right now to get grounded, right? Get grounded and connect with nature. There's a couple of herbs. If you're into magic, and you're into spell casting, or you use like herbs to, with candle magic, with fire magic, the two herbs that are coming online, thank you, Spirit, for that, is belladonna and vervain. So vervain is again connected to the number 9. That's connected to wisdom and a hermit. But it's an herb that activates release. It's a protective herb, and it helps in soul alignment. Belladonna is clarity. Belladonna is guidance. And when I say clarity, again, stone cold truth. I'm going to talk about this telekinesis. So, telekinesis, it's not just a kinetic ability to move objects with the mind. Telekinesis teaches us to be clear and to be sure of our logic mind and to be aware, to allow for expansion of our inner magical ability. So these senses that we have, these clair senses, our intuition, right? Clairvoyance, visions, dream work, hypnosis, past life regression, all of these things, right, are getting really, really strong right now. The water of element of Cancer is bringing these online for us really, really strongly. It's asking us, telekinesis is not asking, it is telling us to be clear and to be sure of our mind and our magical abilities. Telekinesis is essentially the ability to harness the mind to directly control or influence physical matter through thoughts and will. Telekinesis is traced back to Buddhist monks. Buddhist monks practiced mind power to a point where they were able to literally move physical objects. Telekinesis is an old, wise power in a sense that it is literally tied to the very first witch. So using telekinesis, using our wisdom, what we know to be true, that's claircognizance. It's allowing us to break this hex that this witch wound has put on us for such a long time. We're being told to strengthen the sword of your mind. Strengthen the sword of your mind so that you can discern the fears that you've been given and to cast the curses aside. If you've done any kind of reversal magic, know that your hex reversal, the reversal magic that you've done, has worked and is complete, and you are karmically clear. I keep saying birds. Have you been visited by birds? Because if you have, then that's a message that you have arrived. And this is a time to finally unravel those ties that have been binding you, right? Um, it's like you've been bound to or bound in the darkness of your soul. This is the darkness of past life. This is the darkness of witch wounding. This is the darkness that you feel trapped in currently, presently. It could be tied to childhood trauma. It could be tied to, any kind of trauma that has happened for you recently. But the thing that we're being offered with this telekinesis power is to find purpose in our pain and to transmute our pain into power and wisdom. The Chickadee song. You're being called by the soul siren to meet, greet, dance with, and transmute your shadow, and to step into your soul wisdom that you've been gifted. You have a new song to sing, Scorpio, number 33. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I am ready to heal starting today. I want you to repeat that affirmation over and over and over through this full moon. I will say it again. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I'm ready to heal starting today. Do not doubt your path of passion and wisdom. Do not doubt for 1 second your path of passion and wisdom. Remember the true essence of your being and reach into the void. Pull from it the assistance that you seek. Pull from it the assistance of Hecate, of Brigid, of the Ascended Masters, of your personal guides, your ancestors. A message that all is well and all is as it should be is coming through. All is well and as it should be. Scorpio, you choose your own path. Scorpio, you choose the path that you walk. Will you choose the path of the fear that keeps you down? Or will you choose the path of the fear you overcome? This is the crossroads that Hecate is bringing you to. I will ask it again. You choose the path of your life. So, which direction will you go in? Which will you choose? Will you choose the path of fear that keeps you down? Or will you choose the path of the fear you overcome? Are you ready to do the healing work starting today? Starting today, right now. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I am healing starting today. I want you to say that over and over because that is mantra medicine. You will find so much healing and so much accelerated, rapid healing in the use of mantras and affirmations. So as I was going through this, I saw a vision. I saw like a movie playing out. And so I'm going to just like kind of read you what I saw. I was listening and seeing this play out through clairvoyance and audience. So take a walk with the dead. Take a walk through the graveyard until you reach a crossroad. When you reach a crossroad, choose the path. Make a decision and choose a direction. I saw a stork, a swan, a pond, lily pods, and lotus flowers. I saw purple and yellow flowers. When you're walking down this path, you will see a gravestone illuminated by the sun's rays. On a clear day, you can see tomorrow. Look for the sun's rays to illuminate a headstone. It is there where you will sit and meditate on the mantra. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I am healing starting today. As you meditate and say that mantra to yourself, I want you to take paper and a pen, or you can use leaves, bay leaves, anything. And I want you to write down anything, any fear that you have, anything that makes you uncomfortable, write it down on a piece of paper. After you do that, and you keep repeating, I banish all negative energy, I send it away, I am healing starting today. Rip the paper into pieces and bury it on the headstone, beneath the headstone of the sun's rays. Take a knife, once you bury your fears, take a knife with you and stab it into the ground. What's piercing your fear with the sword of telekinesis. Once you bury your banishments and stab with your blade, the next storm that comes, count the days. Your karma is clear. The number of days is significant, and I'll ask Tara why. Next, I want you to take a candle with you, red, black, or white. Light a candle and thank Hecate and Bridget. Show gratitude and grace to your ancestors. Light the candle. Light the candle. As you can see, I even have keys here for Hecate. Light the candle and say, I banish all negative energy. I am healing. I banish all negative energy and I send it away. I am healing starting today. If you have a mirror, take a mirror with you. If not, no big deal. Take your candle, place it atop the mirror, and sit there with your candle over your buried fears and keep repeating the mantra. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I am healing starting today. When you get up, you can leave your candle on a grave burning. Leave it there. Leave it as an offering to Hecate and Bridget. Turn and walk away and do not look back. This is very important. Don't look back at the candle. Don't look back at the grave. Don't look back at where you left your fears. Do not look back, Scorpio. Walk away. And as you walk away, take deep breaths of fresh air and feel your heart open up. Feel that burden lift from your shoulders. Count the number of days to the next storm. I don't know why that's important, but I'm going to ask Tarot right now. I hope that you're resonating with this message, Scorpio. because it's really, really powerful message. And what's on offer here is just amazingly huge in terms of healing. So I ask Spirit, I ask Hecate and Bridget to come in and tell me, what does Scorpio need more of right now? What does Scorpio need more of right now? What is the energy that Scorpio needs more of? Oh, I'm feeling like this anxious nervousness in my chest right now. What does Scorpio need more of right now? Heart healing. Heart healing. What does Scorpio need more of? It's just doesn't really move. The art. Oh my goddess of heart healing. And this is the card that fell out, the heart. And the artist. So and that's 22, 23, 2, 2, 2, and 3. Communication, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, wisdom. Wow. So the artist is Rubens Rose, and the heart is Luis O'Dear Rose. They're both old garden roses. Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. When you go to this grave, if you choose to do so, take a couple of red roses with you. Red roses are tied to Hecate as an offering. So it's always good to leave an offering, and Hecate likes roses. So roses is very powerful in terms of healing and communicating with her and connecting with her on that way. So the artist and the heart. This is about feeling into your intuition and being the artist of your life. This is about feeling your inner wisdom and your intuition and knowing exactly how to transmute your pain into purpose. The artist is like the magician, it's alchemy. So you're alchemizing heart pain into heart purpose. The ancestor. We're healing ancestral wounds. The Cherokee rose. Oh my God. Okay, so, and that's number 9 again, wisdom. So the Cherokee rose, that story in The Walking Dead when Carol loses her daughter Sophia, and Daryl tells her the story about the Cherokee rose and how the women would cry tears. Tears are alchemy. So, like, let your tears fall from your face. Let your tears fall from the ground. That's alchemizing your pain. And the tears that fall are the tears that water the roots of the Cherokee rose. Wow. The priest. Yeah, this is spiritual healing. This could be like tied to witch wounding of traditional like spirituality. You could be like literally letting go of old spiritual beliefs and tapping into your inner witch, your inner knowing, your inner what you want to follow, not what you're told to follow, because you are being asked to be a pioneer in this lifetime. So, and there's 222, the heart pioneer. 5, that is Hierophant, that's Taurus energy. And 9 is the Hermit, that's a Virgo. All right. I'm actually going to cleanse this deck. I used it yesterday in a twin flame reading. And I just want to cleanse this deck so that way I get clear tarot messages coming through for Scorpio. I know this is a long reading and it's a long video, Scorpio, but thank you for tuning in and thank you for hanging out with me. I promise you that if you follow this guidance, you're going to see like transcendence in your life in ways that you never thought possible. So I cleanse this deck. I ask Hecate and Bridget to lead my tarot for the zodiac sign of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This deck is beautiful. It's the Garden. Oh my God, Guardians of the Night. Mm. Guardians of the Night Tarot. And without darkness, there is no light. I don't know if you can see that or not. There it is. Without darkness, there is no light. Hecate is the transmuter of shadow. This book I also wanted to show. This book is amazing. When you're working and connecting with Hecate. It's Entering Hecate's Cave, The Journey Through Darkness to Wholeness by Cindy Grannon. I will just read you a little. So this is the chain breaker. So I've always kind of referred myself as a cycle breaker. Like I chose to like never have kids. Like I knew like I had a bigger purpose in life to break ancestral like lines of karmic lineage, like the lineage of the karma. Like I knew like I had to do something around being a cycle breaker. And chapter 13 is Rick's pile. And that is the chain breaker. And I love this little chant. It goes spin and shake, loosen and quake, stomp and step, speak and sing. Freedom within, freedom without. Moving towards wholeness, liberation begins. Coming together, standing strong. Rick's pile, Rick's pile, Rick's pile. And that is about that chapter, that poem is literally about pyrokinesis. So if you're interested, this book is amazing. Like buy it. I buy it. It's worth it. All right. So where are we going for Scorpio right now? What is Scorpio's current energy? We need more of the artist, the heart, the ancestor, and the pioneer. So what is Scorpio's current energy and where we're sitting right now? Also, I wanted to let you know that if you go to the graveyard, if you do the thing that I offer or that I talked about, do it on Saturday at just before like twilight, right? So just before dark, before the cemetery closes, in the evening. And again, look for the sun casting rays on a headstone. I keep seeing it. All right, Scorpio. What is current energy for Scorpio? Wow. Okay, so the first of all, the Two of Pentacles fell out here. You can kind of see the Two of Pentacles. This is water and fire energy. This is like yin and yang. This is about like juggling, going back and forth, round and rounds. Round and round we go. Um, I have the sun, which is Bridget here. This cat, this lioness. The lioness is an animal tied to Bridget, and she is a sun goddess. So Bridget is showing up here in the sun. The sun is also about creative life force energy. So this is healing involving your sacral chakra. So like your reproductive organs, right? Like your sacral chakra, the solar plexus, and the root. So this is all real lower energy. And the Six of Pentacles, that's Taurian energy. You can see the bull, the bird sitting on the bull. The Six of Pentacles is about give and take, it is about reciprocity. It's really interesting here because you can see on the bull head, the bird is sitting there. It's kind of gross, but like the bull has like a cut, like the bird has been pecking at his head, like over and over and over. It's like something keeps trying to like come through to you, but you've just kind of been ignoring it. The Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving. And in this case, the bull is both giving and receiving. It's like the bird is giving messages while the bull is giving life force. And then we just had the Mars-Uranus conjunction. God of war, right? Goddess of war, wisdom at Pallas Athena. God of war on Mars. And Uranus, the Great Awakener, expect the unexpected, lucky breaks, tower moments, colliding at 25 degrees in Taurus, fixed Earth. So you could be feeling very like unsafe right now, like your safety and security is being like uprooted. But we have the Hermit here as well, which is that wisdom. Hecate, one of her numbers is 9. So we have Hecate and Bridget sitting here with the sun and the Hermit. Wow. Okay. So I wanted to know why, after we bury our fears, right? Because the Two of Pentacles going round and round, the sun is illuminating our shadow right now. the water is bringing a wave of the shadow up, right? It's like the current is bringing the shadow up to the surface and the sun is illuminating it. So with the Six of Pentacles, we have to bury it and step into our wisdom here. So what is with the storm coming? The number of days. What is that about? Walk away. Do not look back. There's a storm coming. Count the number of days in which you walk away and the storm happens. Yeah, my ears ringing. The Magician. The Hanged Man. That's number 3. The Eight of Wands. The Star. Oh my God, I can't believe this came up. Oh my God. Okay. So we have the Magician here and the Hanged Man. So what we're doing here is we're alchemizing our stagnancy, or like we've been stagnant and stuck, and we're alchemizing that. And we have this air, that wave of air coming in via songbirds and releasing us from the ties that bind us, right? You can see here, this is a hawk coming in, trying to get a snake. You can see the snake at the bottom of this card. Here we go. So the snake is down here, and the hawk's coming in to grab the snake. So that's like a really swift, like snatch and grab kind of energy, right? So this is accelerated, rapid, fast acting, healing. The star is healing. The star is wishes. And the star card in this deck is the buck deer, which is the buck moon this weekend. You can see the bird atop of its antler. This is wild, bananas. Like I hope like you're feeling the energy like I am. This is just magic. This is literal magic is what is happening. So 8 of Wands. Okay, 8 days. 8 Lion's Gate. Why is the number of days important? 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups. The number of days is the number of years that you're healing. The 5 of Pentacles to the 9 of Swords, that is about literally using wisdom and releasing the fear that's been hanging over your head for a really long time. There we go. So, I don't have my calendar up. Look. How many days? So 18. Between 14 and 17 days after this full moon, we have the new moon conjuncting Lionsgate on 8/8. That is when we manifest our magic. That's when we that's when we manifest. 8 of Wands. Fast acting manifestation. Okay. Yes, because that's what's leading us to the 10 of Cups, which is happiness. Look at all the animals together. Okay, so Lionsgate new moon is the most powerful manifestation portal of the year for you, Scorpio. And it's really important to clear this karmic energy now under the buck moon before we get to this new moon in Leo. What's coming in with the new moon in Leo in 2 weeks? What are we manifesting here? What's going to come of our manifestations? There's the Swan, the Knight of Cups. I even said something about a swan, right? Yeah, I did. Take a walk with the dead. Stork, swan, a pond, lily pad, lotus. There's lily pads, lotus, swan, Mars, dogwood, Ace of Cups. Look at that. I'm like getting chills. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. This is like a brand new love, a brand new relationship. It's a brand new relationship with yourself, a brand new love with yourself. 8 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, the Fool. So the Knight of Cups is you. You're being your own savior here. By the 8 of Swords is literally the unravel the ties that have bound you in the darkness of your soul. That's the 8 of Swords. And the Page of Pentacles is really slow, steady, Capricorn, methodical, outdated beliefs. So we're freeing ourselves from this ancestral belief pattern, these ancestral karmic patterns. And you are doing that for yourself, for heart love, for heart healing, so that you can walk the new path and be the pioneer that you're being called into. Wow. So you're bringing yourself to a point of this new path, this new journey. What's on the other side? It's like a new, what? 6 of Wands. Okay, this is just mixed in my deck. That's a victory. That's a public victory. Sing your own song. You're going to be victorious in what you do as a pioneer. How are you going to be a pioneer of your own life? The Emperor. The Lovers. Ace of Swords. There's Page of Wands. 2 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so the Emperor, the Lovers, the Ace of Swords. What's coming on this new path? Balanced energy, truth, clarity, and action. The Page of Wands is new creative energy, new creative life force that you've not had access to up until this new moon. And it's bringing in the Three of Pentacles, which is a co-collaboration with spirit and a co-collaboration with other people that are aligned with your mission and purpose. The Lover's card with the Three of Pentacles, this could be a twin flame. It could be a new relationship in terms of work, in terms of the way you make money. It's definitely related to how you make money with it being here, the Three of Pentacles. But you have a person that's coming in that you are supposed to create something with. Tell me more about this person. A mentor, a guide, a trusted ally. Also, as you know, you're seeking out somebody to work with, just make sure. Okay, with the buck here, the buck is about taking the lead in your life. You're supposed to lead the pack in some way. Seven of Swords, Knight of Swords, the Tower. Queen of Wands. That's your card. Six of Wands again. Victory. Ace of Cups. Okay. This person's an Aquarius. Because, and I say that because I have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Tower. The Tower is Uranus, and Uranus rules Aquarius. The Knight of Swords is really swift action. It's rebellious energy. And the Seven of Swords can kind of be like deceitful and kind of shady and like really kind of mysterious and hard to get to know. So that is Aquarian energy through and through. You're moved from the Knight of Cups into the Queen of Wands. This is Scorpio Sagittarius energy. And you're going to be victorious with an Aquarius in this relationship in which you co-collaborate and create something. You pioneer something together that's going to end in infinite abundance. King of Cups. King of Swords. There's the Aquarius card. There's the Pisces card. Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer. This might be coming online for you right now. You might already know this person, but like there's definitely a breakthrough here. Two of Cups. Yep, look at that. There's union. There's union here. Seven of Pentacles. You've been manifesting this for a long time. The Empress. Oh my God. This is a twin flame. This is a high love spiritual relationship. And I I feel like this person's already been in your life. Look, there's the lily, the lotus. Scorpio, this person could also have Taurus. Look at the ram down on the bottom here. Air, earth. Air, earth. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. That's your twin. Ironically, too, like the Emperor, the Emperor is Aries energy, and with that kind of teetering on the scale of Aries and Taurus, that's directly opposite Scorpio. I do twin flame coaching, and I know that Scorpio and Taurus are one of the most compatible, one of the most common elements or zodiac compatibilities of twin flames. So, congratulations, Scorpio. Like, you've worked really hard at this relationship, and it's finally like coming into fruition for you. After you release the pain that you've been suffering, after you release this trauma and this new moon, really get into like a ceremony here. Make it a big deal, because you're never going to look back at it. Remember that. I banish all negative energy. I send it away. I am healing starting today. Just keep saying that mantra over and over and over and over. Wow, this is a long video. I hope I'm not losing you. All right, just real quick, I'm going to pull last words of wisdom for Scorpio. All right, what do we have for Scorpio? Some more shuffles. Look how that flipped over. It did it again. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Wow. Okay, so the moth spirit, surrender now, Scorpio. The time to surrender your fears is right now. Act as if you're in alignment with your future self. The miracles of this healing is endless. Transformation, it's time to heal. Transformation is beautiful. And you are never alone. This is the I love this card. This is my twin flame card. You can see the honors there. It looks like there's one, but there's not. There's two otters like within the heart. And 42 is 6. That's the lover's card. You are never alone. You never have been, you never will be. No matter what, you could feel so lonely, and you are never alone. You can overcome any obstacle. Just let spirit be your guide. I hope that you resonated with the Scorpio. If this is your message, make sure you leave me a comment below. I read everything and I respond to everything that you leave me. Smash that like button and then also subscribe to the Shadow Alchemist Tarot and hit that notification bell so you never miss anything here at the Shadow Alchemist Tarot. Again, I am Raina McKenzie and I am available for one-on-one readings, coaching, and twin flame coaching. I do evolutionary astrology chart reading. So go to www.theshadowalchemist.com and you can find all of my information there on how to book your one-on-one with me. Thank you. I am beyond grateful for you, Scorpio, and I hope that you have a wonderful, magical week and enjoy life because, man, good stuff is coming in for you.